Hey everybody, we've got a question about real property going into a trust. First off, how do you create that interest under your trust? And secondly, how do you prepare your homeowner's insurance properly? First, I'd like you to think about a friend that might be struggling with a what-if scenario that creeps into their lives unexpectedly, but they were somewhat prepared because you shared our videos. We would appreciate it, as will your friend. I'm 𝗣𝗿ecie𝗽𝗆𝗆, an estate planning attorney in New York and New Jersey. We're here to educate everyone for free. So please drop us your questions and hopefully together we can help some folks along the way. Now, after you've created your trust has to be in place first. You then may sign a deed transferring title from you as an individual to either you as the trustee of your trust or to another party as the trustee of a trust you've created for asset protection purposes. Now, it is suggested that when you're transferring this title into the trust, that you use a warranty deed rather than a quitclaim deed because you want to provide you or your family members the same ownership rights that you had previously. Further, you will need to file all of the tax forms and file them at both, well, depending on your state, but typically the state, county, and sometimes local government level. The good news is it's not often that there's an actual tax due if your trust, like many, are created in a grantor trust status, meaning you're not giving it fully away to someone else and have the tax impact yourself, meaning you're transferring it from you to you and have no tax actually due. Keep in mind that this filing is more of a registration of the change in title for each of those governmental levels, but you might be required to provide sort of the legal background if you're trying to do so when it's a property not in your resident state. We've had to do this often between New York and New Jersey and just saying why, giving the statutory form of basically grantor ownership as to why there should be no tax due. Now, once your property is owned by your trust, and typically recording is the best way to say that it's formalized and now, everyone is on notice of this change, you can update the information with your homeowner's insurance so that the trust is now an additional insured, just to be certain that if a claim comes through, they're not going to deny it. Simply because the title has changed. Even though you are still responsible, you want the entity, your trust, that is owning the property to be on that policy. We hope you've learned something new here today. Please take care.